Namaste, Masters. Today, after many weeks, we are again here to conduct this session, um, Messages from 40 Masters. So, which is a wonderful book, amazing book, which this book was really created much insights in many of us, and Patriji recommended to read this book, and the book which should be read by every meditator and every non-meditator also, so that they'll be inspired to do meditation after reading this book. So today's message is from Master Indra, the Great, I would say. So this message from Master Indra has been taken in the form of auto writing by Master C.Aruna, who is a senior most pyramid master. And with the support and guidance of Patriji, and she took these auto writing messages, and so this message is yet another powerful and wonderful message. And before telling about this message, reading out the message from Master Indra, we shall meditate, and prior to that we'll understand some aspects of about Master Indra. I was also amazed by reading these this new knowledge, because I never I just used to hear from people around me right from my childhood, and used to see the character of Indra being portrayed in a very trivial or a comic way in the movies, and I didn't have much knowledge about him, but I used to feel that they say that Master Indra is the king of gods, or king of heaven, and they say that he is the king of Swargaloka. And how can he behave like this in a trivial manner or a unethical manner? I couldn't understand all through my childhood, but when I read his message, I was awestruck and surprised, and felt a lot of uh, anxiousness that about how we can create a transformation in the society, and how much responsibility we have to create awareness about the truth. So we are calling him master. So obviously he worked upon himself a lot, and he said that in his message he did lot of meditation. And before reading his message, I would like to quote some things, read out some things which I took from the internet uh, about Master Indra. Aitareya Upanishad says that it equates Indra with other deities, or with Atman. That means Indra means Atman, the soul or self. Okay. So in Aitareya Upanishad, uh, this Upanishad speaks about the cosmological theory, it seems, because even I don't know. I just came to know while I was reading in the internet. So I wanted to share this these interesting things, so that we can know about Master Indra in a better way. So cosmological theory, Aitareya Upanishad speaks about cosmological theory. That means how this creation happened. It says that there was only one Atman, or one source, mm, prior to everything. So that source is called Atman, And this Atman wanted to create many worlds, it seems. And the Atman is the essence of that Brahman, so which we call Brahma Padartha in Sanskrit. And this soul wanted to create many worlds, and meanwhile it created worlds which consisted of gods, goddesses, sun, moon, Agni, that means fire god, rain god, everything. And it also created such worlds like it created food, and it created sentient beings. Previously it created non-sentient beings, and then afterwards it created sentient beings. That means sentient means having beings having senses. So and these sentient beings took many forms, and they were eternal. Some were eternal and some were non-eternal. When they are sentient beings, they are non-eternal. But in each being, this Brahma Padartha or Atman entered. And but the sentient beings couldn't realize the Brahman in them. Even then, the first Atman, or the first sentient being who realized the Brahman in him, was called as a first seer. That means, first seer, it says that idam adarsha. That means he realized that Brahman. Idam adarsha means I have seen it. I repeat, idam adarsha. I have seen it. That means that first seer who was a sentient being, he realized that there is Brahman in him. So he was called the first seer, and who was first seeking that Brahman in him. He was called the first seer. So he told, I have seen it. So I have seen it means idam adarsha. I have seen it. So this first, he was called the first seer. So idam dra, first seer, idam dra. Idam adarsha has become idam dra, the first seer, which means first seer. And it seeing, that means seeing it. Seeing it means, what is that it? That Brahman means, that is me. I have seen that. I have seen it. This it in this uh, inverted commas is a Brahman, and by that the word Indra was uh, derived. We can say Indra means it seeing, who has seen it first. So he was called Indra. So in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Indra was considered as thunderbolt, and Indra was considered a god who released waters onto this earth from heavens, and who released that snow, and who created the way for the water to flow from the mountains, and who created the milk in the cows, and who created abundance and many things. Okay, so in Avyakta Upanishad, Indra is praised as who embodies the qualities of God. It seems Indra means, according to Avyakta Upanishad, the person or the being who embodies the qualities of God is addressed as Indra. So, and again, Indra, it seems, Master Indra helps in human progress. That means he helps a human being to release the obstacles for his progress. So what happened? From 4 weeks, I am not able to do these sessions, and I was clearly feeling that there is some learning happening. because after the message from Master Vikramaditya, I was undergoing many things in my personal life, and it was very, very piercing, in fact, and mm, all the things which were happening in my personal life were really, really helping me to ground me. Actually, I was not able to bear that. Uh, it was creating fear, sorrow, everything. But all through this time, I really understood that I know that there are many more things, much things to realize. It is a long way to go for me. But even then, the new journey, I feel that this is a new journey. In these 4 weeks, I realized that I came into meditation 4 years back, but now I feel that there is a new journey taking place, and I came up to a new milestone where everything I'm realizing in a new way. So then I understood how powerful this master is, how much he has worked upon himself, and how our uh, historical books or movies or the media created that nonsensical things about Master Indra, which are far from reality. So, before going to the message reading, we shall meditate, dear friends, and for some time, for few minutes, we shall meditate and don't go for the message reading. And thank you for listening, and thank you for coming and joining in this group. Yes, thank you for this wonderful group consciousness. Sir, can I have the music for new, new people who just came into meditation? This is the we should interlock our fingers of our palms and cross our feet like this, and sit in a very, very comfortable position. Relax our body, make the body feel very, very calm and comfortable, and then close our eyes and observe our beautiful, beautiful natural breath. Simply observing our breath. There are many thoughts coming and going, but it's okay. Let us observe the thoughts and then realize that we have to come back to a natural breath again and again, and go deep within. And breath is the bridge between the outer world and the inner world. Let us dive deep into our inner world, dear friends. Thank you so much. Have a happy meditation. Friends, please continue your meditation for few more minutes. We shall meditate in silence until the music starts. Few more minutes, dear friends. Please observe your breath and continue the meditation. Final 5 minutes, friends. Please continue your meditation in silence. Last 3 minutes, friends. Last 10 seconds. Thank you, friends. Hope you had a wonderful meditation. Please continue to close your eyes and let us listen to this message from the great master Indra with closed eyes. Messages from Indra. 12th July 1994, 10:45 a.m. Master C.Aruna took this message in the form of auto-writing from Master Indra. When I was about 10 years old, I was initiated into meditation. Meditation was not a new activity for me. I was involved in meditation for about 3 or 4 incarnations before I attained the level of evolution needed to become a creator, a Brahma. My ambition to become a creator was so strong that I had to struggle a lot. I had done a lot of meditation before even getting an idea of being a creator. The amount of meditation, understanding, and time that took me to reach a creator's level was about 700 years and 4 incarnations without any time gap between each incarnation. I took up the subsequent incarnation after each physical death almost immediately because I knew well the purpose of my existence and my further plans for the coming future. So I did not wait in between incarnations. This knowledge of the future, our current plan, and the purpose of the actual existence of our life on this planet can be attained through meditation. It is not a big ambition or activity to become a creator. I too was once upon a time a man with the same potential capacity as you all. Friends, you all are also gods, and even you can become a god like me. All of you can become another me, that is Indra, through your meditation and development of your understanding. This is the message for your book. You can give the message of manifesting a new world by becoming one with the unknown or unmanifested world to your meditative friends. I repeat, this is the message for your book. You can give the message of manifesting a new world by becoming one with the unknown on unmanifested world to your meditative friends. Your cinemas and dramas have portrayed me unduly a power monger as a person who is after power and seat. I was always depicted as such a dependent and stupid character that, to sustain my creation, fell on the feet of Brahma and Shiva, both of who are creators of entirely different worlds than mine. How funny! Before going into the details of how I always have and continue to have my world, let me tell you how we create a world not only by me but anyone. First of all, we have to reach a very high level of understanding and evolution through our meditation and other means. Now for you, through reading and listening to and sharing each other's experiences. Next, from this existing world, we learn all about how it runs its existence, how it has come into existence, meeting persons, listening to them, etc. Finally, we come to a stage of knowing everything, every minute aspect of the system here. Then, and only then, we receive guidance and permission to enter the unknown, the unmanifested part of the universe through the assistance of our overself. We stay put there over a few ages and learn the patterns of the unmanifested part. I repeat, we stay put there over a few ages and learn the patterns of the unmanifested part. You recognize that a system works there too. There too, a plan, a pattern exists. Then you think of the requisites in that place, its inhabitants, etc. Then you start creation there. It's like a house that is complete. All that you need now are people and other infrastructure. The other infrastructure can be given to you by other meditators that are interested. They become a part of your administration in that creation. I was interested in having all the most beautiful things in my creation. So I went to each world and collected everything I wanted in my world. And very soon my world was termed as the most beautiful world. Well, then people from various other universes would visit my world and go. But some would see the beauty and yearn to have it for themselves. Though they are meditators, they lack understanding. How can they have any things? I'm sorry. How can they have my things? They are supposed to have reached a certain level to possess them. They do not understand anything about the beauty seen and wish only to have it. I repeat, they are supposed to have reached a certain level to possess them. They do not understand anything about the beauty seen and wish only to have it. How very mannerless. So, this being the situation, I would tell them that they cannot have these things for themselves. These are for everyone to enjoy. Enjoy them, see them, admire their beauty, and go. That should be your attitude. Only then can everyone enjoy and know what exists here. Do not be selfish, but who will listen? Especially stubborn, stupid fools? They hardly understand anything in their emotional outbursts. They go and tell everyone whatever suits them. How am I to go and correct all these fools? Let them learn in their own way and come. I shall always welcome them, for there is beauty in everything. That is my message. Goodbye. Welcome to you all any time into my world. Thank you very much, Master. By the time Master C.Aruna received this message, it was 12:15 p.m. and this is the wonderful message from Master Indra, given by Master C.Aruna, received by Master C.Aruna. Yes, thank you so much. I request all of you to gently open your eyes and come back to this beautiful world. So I hope everyone is relaxed. Thank you, everyone, friends. From this message, my personal understanding is I understood how great this master is and how much he worked upon himself to understand that creatorhood. It took for him years of meditation practice to know about the creatorhood, get an idea about the creatorhood, and after that it took long years of practice, many years, many incarnations to become that creator. And Master Indra is urging us to understand the creatorhood in us. And according to the information from the internet, it also says that he became the king of gods. He became that eternal entity, and it is also being understood that he understood how Shiva became Shiva, Brahma became Brahma, and Vishnu became Vishnu. He understood the essence of all the gods, all the masters. He gained infinite wisdom through his inner journey, which he underwent through ages. And he says that he was also like us, a sentient human being, and he had physical death. And after each death, his soul has so much of understanding. His soul had an urge to reach to that level of creatorhood. And by his persistent efforts, he created his own world. And he's saying that we all can create our own world. Then when we have that potential of creating our own world, it is obvious that we can create our own reality. Now, in this lifetime only, when we experience in our day-to-day life that we can create our own reality, we can create the next moment which is going to happen in our life. We can experience that creatorhood now itself in this moment, or we can experience that creatorhood in the next moment which is going to come. But it needs lots and lots of understanding. He's urging us to do lots and lots of meditation, hours and hours and hours of meditation practice. And he's requesting us to listen to experiences of people around us, understand everything by being in minute-to-minute awareness. And he's saying that by understanding the present situation, by understanding the people around us, by understanding the environment around us, and by understanding the situations around us, by understanding each and everything which is present in this physical world around us, but by gaining the awareness of everything, every minute particle around us in this earth plane, we will be eligible to understand the unknown worlds or the unmanifested worlds. And we can become one, then only we will be eligible to become one with the unmanifested world. And when we become one with the unmanifested world, that means when we understand that everything is that Brahman, because here it is being said in the Upanishads that when he understood the Brahman in himself, he was called Indra. He then became Master Indra. So we are all eligible to become Indras by understanding the Brahman in ourselves. And when we understand and connect and realize the Brahman in ourselves, we can realize the Brahman everywhere, be it the manifested worlds or the unmanifested worlds or the unknown, because everything is existing. And there again, when we become one with that unknown planes, then we create, we extend, we become a part of that universal plan in which the universe is creating, recreating, and creating. And we are the part of the creation process. We become the part of the creation process in the universal level. So that is what I understood. So for that, as Master Indra says, again I repeat, we should do meditation practice. That means we should feel the silence, and we should be with the breath and then connect to the silence, inner silence and inner tranquility, and reach to that Brahma Padardham, that realizing that we are gods, we are the creators, and touching that creatorhood in us, and listening to everybody's experiences, No experience is trivial. No experience is unimportant. Every experience, every small thing is important. That's what I understood all these days. It appears to be very trivial, but in each experience, there is a lot of learning. I feel that in each experience, we understand the great plan of the universe. And when we realize the Brahman in each and everything, in each and every being, in each and every situation, we realize and we become connected with that universal Brahman or universal soul, and we then become a great medium for extending the creation. We really become the creators. So let us take great inspiration with a lot of humbleness from this great master, and I bow down to him for becoming so exemplary for all of us. And I thank each one of you for attending this session, and thank Beam family for creating this platform. I thank Master C.Aruna and all the 40 masters who are really changing everybody's lives, and whoever is a part of this journey are really feeling the transformation in their lives. Thank you so much for this amazing and a golden opportunity. Thank you. And I request all of you to please share your experience, because everybody's experience is very valuable. So we all learn from each other. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Nagendra garu. Thank you, Sharda garu. Yes, sir. And please come.
Thanks a lot, Pavani garu. It was such a beautiful, wisdom that had come through today. These messages from 40 masters is, it has all the answers because we are getting the wisdom from such great persons, masters. Yeah. And I was fortunate to get through this message for the second time. Couple of days ago, or probably last week, we had been contemplating upon Indra's message with Sharda Garu. And today again, we get to connect with the same message. And then, we all, although just simply sit into meditation, the potentials to which one can, let's say, one can connect to with the practice of meditation is infinite. There are no limits. That is why it is always said, do not do meditation with any expectations. Every meditation is new experience. We just listen to everyone's experience. However, when we sit into meditation, it's like a blank paper because the journey can be anything. It is limitless. So even here it speaks about creation, and there are many books. The beauty of this wisdom is when we read this message and then we read a different master's book, and then there it speaks about creation and we find the similar information. So that is how we connect all the dots. And then thanks a lot to Master C.Aruna. She could bring these years ago such a wonderful, you know, connection with the higher masters and bring this beautiful book. Indeed, I also sometimes it is just there in the library, and then whenever I'm just sitting there, I somehow my eye falls on this book, take the book and just go through the message, these are short messages, but then all the answers are in there in that book. So thanks again. And the way you have even explained about how the name Indra came, that was new information. So thanks for your research and information that you add as well. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Wonderful wisdom sharing by you. Yes, indeed, we shouldn't have any expectations when we sit in meditation so that we become limitless and we reach to that infinite origins. And that, yeah, true. Thank you, sir. Dr. Lingeshwari ji.
Saram, Master Pavani, your meditation and the lessons session today is really very profound, and I appreciate your diligence in bringing it to us. And I really enjoyed the meditation, and it does bring a lot of understanding to us. And what I was thinking was, what I'm thinking is really, these masters, they went through cycles of many lives, many lives, and they probably meditated 24/7 and in order to create a world of their own. Now we are just plain humans. We are able to meditate some sessions, some hours, and we are obliged, as humans, we are obliged to sustain ourselves, our family, our health, and our duties in this world. When and where can we ever possibly equal the input and devotion and diligence and discipline that these masters have put in for many lives? It's not just many hours, in many lives they have gone through. And is it even possible for us to do such a thing? I know our soul and each and every soul, we have been through many lives. We have come here and into this human world, which is not always fantastic, because we are trying, though we are peace-loving humans, and we are trying to create peace and beauty and safety for all. Yet, in the 21st century, we are just surrounded by brutal wars carried out by humans in power, and really it's destructive to the whole planet. And how, in our case, can we combat this? Because I know we can send love and peace and all these good things in our meditation to the entire world. I do that every day, whether I pray or do meditation. And it's the big question is, is there any way we can equal such gods, if you know what I mean? And secondly, the auto writing. I've read a few books written in that way, auto written books and messages and so on. I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure how we can manifest something like that. There are many books I know. I've read some. And is it something natural? Is it possible for everyone? And all these books, many of them, they agree with the scriptures that we know of, but some are quite different. Thank you so much, Master Pavani, and all of you, our masters. So wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Mm, for the second question, I feel that each soul brings plan and the method in which they work and in their spiritual journey. And every master don't get these auto writing messages. And whatever I understand, I'm just sharing with you. There might be a perfect answer for that, but whatever I understood is it is Master C.Aruna received these auto-written messages, and it is her design to receive this kind of messages, and her connectivity, her perseverance, and her trust upon whatever is happening. So, indeed, it is a amazing job, and it is up to us to believe and not to believe. It is okay if you can't believe also. We can leave it to time, and the time unfolds many things for us. So we need not take much stress upon us whether it is true or not true, because when I read these messages, I was I couldn't understand actually in the first place. When I was reading and rereading and rereading, then gradually I understood the depth of those messages, the energy which they carry, and my heart tells, my intuition tells that yes, this is true. It is that inner thing which says that this I should trust this. So it is everybody's inner belief and trust. So we need not think with our mind so much, because you only will get that guidance whether to trust or not to trust. It is okay not to trust also, I think, because we are in a journey, and some things we feel connected and some things we don't feel connected. Then also it's okay. It's everybody's individual journey. So yeah, and the first question is, can we rise to that level? That is what each and every master is saying, that you need not feel that you're a handicapped person, you're just a human being. But they are saying that we have also traveled all this, we have underwent all this journey like you. So it may take one lifetime, two lifetimes after this, or 1,000 lifetimes after this. Why should we think about that? Just as Ram sir told, now before sitting in meditation, we tend to have lot of expectations that my meditation should go on well and everything. I should feel peaceful after this meditation, or I should get connected with the other worlds. I should have astral travel, everything. But when we sit without expectations, we have that limitless horizon to explore, and we don't know how much we can explore. So, in the same way, mm, it is okay how many lifetimes it will take for us to become that God, or realize that we are God. It is okay whenever we can, we will do that. So for now, we should enjoy our journey, and at least we have that awareness what other masters did in their soul's journey. So they are guiding us, helping us, and it is our part to just trust the process if our inner consciousness permits us to trust. And first of all, being happy and contented in this moment is very important, what I feel. And for that, meditation helps us a lot. And yes, I think Ram sir wants to speak. Let us hear from him. Thank you, sir. Please.
Very, very well said, Pavani Garu. I just felt something to add. Lingeshwari ji, when I started my journey as well, my everything I heard was a question. And the question comes from the word quest, means intense search. And I did that. I did not just had the question and then left it out. but somehow I was so curious, immensely curious. So our questions are masters. And when you have the question, is this true? That question is a master to you. And we all, to our questions, need to put more energy in questing, in understanding, in deep diving. That is how the question becomes our master, so that we can grow. Because that is why the question comes. If we just put a question for the sake of a question and then we do not go into it, then we miss the chance of connecting to that master. So when I started my journey, everything I heard was a big question. How is it possible? People sit with the closed eyes and they say they are feeling better. I have seen my father, he got healed. My grandmother, she had all types of old age issues. And I did not even believe what I was seeing in front of my eyes, even in the medical reports, because my question was so severe until I found through my own experience. So that quest was my master, thanks to that quest. So you have to be very thankful to your questions, because that will drive you in knowing the answers, in connecting to the truths. And at the same time, you have to put your energy into that, because answers are sometimes just beside us. They're not far. Where the question came from, just there the answer as well is. So just keep on that longing to know, keep on that search, and you will find one of the best ways is going to places where such people are there. For example, if you come to Dhyana Mahachakram in December, there you find hundreds, thousands of such masters. You can sit with them, you can talk to them, you can understand more. So there are infinite possibilities, never and ever. This is one thing. Our question leads us to the answer. However, the question should not suppress our search. So that is not possible to me is a word that should be impossible from our thoughts. We should never think that something is only possible for others and it is not possible for us, because in nature, we are all equal. No one is higher and no one is smaller. It is just that we need to recognize that. And of course, this is all the process. This is the journey. And eventually we come there. And in this path, we should always understand this, that we all are same. We are all made equally the same. There is no difference at all. So if someone is able to become something, if someone is able to go onto the Mount Everest, and if that is my question, how did he do it? I'm sure I can do it as well, if that is my question. That is why I got connected to that topic of Mount Everest. If someone had done, everyone else can done if there is the same quest inside them. So you can become Indra when you have the same quest. That is what even Indra himself says. Every great personality had always said that you can become much greater than me. So keep reading. There are so many such books. Wonderful to listen from you that you are reading such books. Yes. Keep your fire on, keep your quest on, keep your search intensify, and then it's a simple process. Just like we write through the mind, when the mind drops, your pen writes. That's auto writing, and it will happen. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Masters Ram and Master Pavani. And I do understand, that we all have questions, and the questions lead to answers. And that's a very good way of discovering the truth and discovering ourself or our true self. I believe that. And regarding the auto-written books, I've read quite a few, and I do believe that. I do believe what is said in the books, because so far, because it's very profound. And And the truth is, I believe the truth is just stands by itself, doesn't need any more explanation. So I do believe these inspired books like this are really from the souls, the one souls, and I trust them. And I do love reading those books. I do like them. And so thank you so much. And of course, meditation helps very, very much to ground ourselves and discover ourselves or realize ourselves. I do agree with that. And meditation and yoga and dhyana, these are all, going on from our childhood because my father used to do it, my mom used to do it. And so we are aware of it from very young age. Thank you so much.
Thank you for asking this question, Lingeshwariji. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
I also got to learn many things from Ram sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Nagendraji.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much, Pavani ji, for today's session. Researching all this on this topic, and then on Indra's life and who Indra was, and that was really something new.
Thank you, sir.
And it was really great to listen to your with the eyes closed. That was also a new experience, and how much we could focus on the topic. That was really good. Also, I think what Dr. Lingeshwari, the question was very thought-provoking. How do we, in our present lives, when we are busy, we put in an hour or 2 hours of meditation, and how do we reach? How do we create? How do we become creators in the end? If that is one of the expectations. What I see it, in my own way, in my very short experience of meditating. I may be totally wrong, and of course, I would like Ramji's comment on that. But what I see is that we are not, when we meditate, let's say 1 hour morning, 1 hour in the evening, and we are accumulating these hours. So this is not really the purpose. That if somebody has accumulated, let's say 10,000 hours, that he's a better meditator or he has more insight. I think we meditate for that one moment of truth that should hit us, and we somehow, every time it's a new experience, it's a new way of meditating. For me, especially when I'm learning how to meditate, every time, and Ram sir never corrects me. He just lets me, he accepts whatever I tell him, and yeah, and I know that he wants me to realize myself what it is. And it's so beautiful. Every time it's different. So, I mean, we can keep on meditating, and one day that realization will come, that, subtlest of, sensation or truth will dawn on us. So I think that might be an answer to, to getting to a level which is higher than what we are right now. Yeah. So this is just an opinion, what I feel. Thank you.
Yeah. Sir, Ram sir, can you please say something?
Yeah, basically all these Nagendraji. So basically, that's how it is. You asked, you shared your question, and as well you had the answer with that. So we are all like slowly lighting the fire every time we are into meditation. By default we are all that, and when we drop the mind, that understanding is in front of us, suddenly it is there. And every time we sit into meditation, we are inching closer to that experience, and it just happens like that. And then when we look back, we say, wow, uh, every session was just a greater journey towards that that realization. So So basically, it's the journey that matters, and we will all learn more and more through every step, every meditation. Although it seems like we are just sitting half an hour, 40 minutes, greatest of the greatest realized masters always said that when you are in your day-to-day life and you can spend 1 hour in the practice of whatever to connect to yourself, for example, meditation, that's enough. That will take you to a self-realization one day. So that's how I see it. That's how what I heard from so many masters. And yes, we are all in the same journey, Narendraji.
Yeah, beautifully said. Yeah, I think the same. And I, but above all, it gives a lot of relaxation to me. So my expectation is to become calm, experience that calmness. When I will die, I'll become totally calm. So that is okay. But before that, also in my day-to-day life, I want to experience that calmness at least once in the morning and once in the evening. And that's really helping me. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, Nagendraji. I once heard Patriji saying about Ramana Maharshi, and one person came to Ramana Maharshi and asked, how can I stabilize and calm my mind while in meditation, because my mind is restless. So Ramana Maharshi ji told to him that when you try to practice to calm your mind all through the day, then obviously you can do that in meditation, because prior to that you have to attain that balance of mind all through the day. So that's what Patriji told, and he quoted that incident on that question of a seeker. And what I feel is we are getting a very less time, say for 1 hour or 2 hours. How can we become such great meditators or such great masters with this small amounts of duration of meditation? But the thing is, we should just feel positive that we will become that one day, because all through the day we are practicing whatever we have meditated and gain that calmness. We are practicing all through the day, and in Master Indra told, you should learn from people, you should learn from situations, not only meditation, but all these three things are needed. So yes, we are meditating and we are practicing and implementing things in our day-to-day life. We are taking our journey by doing all by accumulating all the knowledge from all the sources. Yeah, that's what I felt. And basically, we should feel optimistic that yes, we shall do, we can do. That is the inspiration all these masters are giving. Thank you so much, all of you, for being so having so much of patience. Yeah. Thank you, Ramsar, for hosting.
Thanks to you, Pavani. And thanks, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you. Shall we end, Pavani?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
Namaste.